So, my first WrestleMania of night one was very interesting because it was cold when they first got started. It was cold. It was bitter. It was it was cold out. A lot of the announcers, the fans were cold. It was just cold the first night at WrestleMania. But I gotta tell you, it was the best experience because, ladies and gentlemen, it started off with the game Triple H opening up WrestleMania and saying, "Welcome to WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia." I mean, honestly, what a great way to kick off WrestleMania. That with Triple H, the new opening of the WWE intro, it was just amazing. But yes, I will admit to you, the fans were cold. It was dead because everybody was cold outside. It wasn't the experience that people thought it would be because it was April. And who thinks to book WrestleMania in April? But honestly, it was a great time. But night two, ladies and gentlemen, night one was cold. Everybody was freezing cold. A lot of people went home. A lot of people didn't stay for the main event like myself because it was too cold. But night two got a little bit better. But I gotta tell you, night two started off great too as well because we had the return of Stephanie McMahon to kick off night two of WrestleMania. But honestly, that was great too. To have Stephanie there, just to have her back in the fold of the WWE company, just to have her back into the company, just to kick off night two of WrestleMania. But honestly, night two started off hot. We had Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But not only that, but Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank in the first hour of WrestleMania to win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But honestly, that was great too to kick off night two of WrestleMania. But both nights towards the end, well, I should say going into Saturday night, it was freezing. Going into Sunday afternoon, it started getting colder and it started freezing again. So it was just like nobody knows why it was freezing, but honestly, the wrestlers themselves were freezing. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, you have a new WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, who not only beat Roman Reigns, but The Undertaker was there. The Rock was there. John Cena showed up. A lot of people showed up for night two that you did not expect to see in the Bloodline Rules match, ladies and gentlemen. It was just great. Overall, great presentation of WrestleMania this year. The stage looked phenomenal. I will not take nothing away from the stage. That stage was impressive. It was the most impressive stage that I've seen out of WrestleMania. It was awesome. It may have been crap because the fans were talking, oh, it's not good, it's not good. You know what? That stage, no matter how it looked, good, bad, or indifferent, it looked perfect. 100% perfect. You look at it from a logistics standpoint, the stage, the presentation, the way the wrestlers presented themselves on the stage was just great. The WWE Hall of Famers, they nailed it. Congratulations to all of them. Everybody nailed it. From the talent to the crew to everybody in that production studio. And Stephanie McMahon being back was the most greatest thing in the world. And I know a lot of my WWE fans know this from the bottom of my heart. I was glad to see Stephanie back in the company. Honestly, all the stuff that's happening right now, she didn't need to be a part of it. And you know what? She picked a side, and she picked her husband's side out of all of this stuff that's happening with them. And honestly, I'm glad to have her back. She's a great art. She's a great person, a great mentor, a great artist. And you know what? For me, I would have loved to meet Stephanie, knowing that I'm a YouTuber, knowing that I'm covering WWE for the first time ever on my channel. It's a little strange. A lot of people be like, "Why are you covering WWE?" I've never done that before. I know it's a little weird, but it was my first WrestleMania, and I gotta tell you from the bottom of my heart, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed going to my first WrestleMania ever. It was the coolest experience. You don't know. This experience for me, it was my first time and I really enjoyed it. Despite the cold, I enjoyed everything about going to WrestleMania. I got to tell you, it was the number one best thing I ever did. And that was something I wanted to do. And that was something that I really wanted to do was go to my first WrestleMania in a big stadium like Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where the Eagles play. And that's something I did. And that's something I remember. And I went with my own brother to WrestleMania 40. And that was the biggest, the best fun time I had with my brother ever. Was us going to WrestleMania bonding. And that was the greatest moment for me because I got to be with somebody that is very passionate like me. Well, not like me in the wrestling, but someone that's close to me that's very likable in the wrestling. And you know what? I had the greatest time with my brother. You guys don't know. Going with somebody close to you that's a family member, going to an event with somebody special that's in your life, it's a moment. And I had one of the coolest moments with my brother that me and him got to bond going to WrestleMania. And I know we've went to wrestling in the past, but this was completely different. This was something special that I really enjoyed doing with my brother. I've not bonded with other people on that level, but I've never went to events with other people on that level, which honestly, I love bonding with my brother. It was a great event overall. It was fun. It was exciting, and I'm glad I had the best time. I can't tell you, I had the best time. That was nothing but fun. For me, that was one on one time with somebody very special that's close to me. And would I've ever gotten that? I don't know. But you know what? That was fun. Going with my own brother, my own family member, that was fun. And that was better than going to Extreme Rules. Not that Extreme Rules wasn't fun, but WrestleMania was one of the coolest experiences I didn't think I would ever see or be a part of. But for a first time for me, that's never been to WrestleMania, that was fun. That was the best. That was 100% awesome. And that was nothing but perfect. That was a perfect time, a perfect place was Philadelphia. I know a lot of people were complaining online, oh, why aren't you coming back to LA? No, 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 no. No, it needed to be in Philly because you want to know why? Philadelphia is a wrestling town. Not only do we have ECW right next door to us, right up the street, man, right at that ECW arena. That's our backyard. So yeah, bringing WrestleMania to Philly was extra special because our hometown of ECW is Philadelphia. So why not? Despite the cold, despite all that, I had a great time. And I know I've posted pictures to show you guys, but I've never posted them on my YouTube. But I'm going to do that later today. So you guys have a picture of how cool WrestleMania was. WrestleMania 40. It was the best experience of a lifetime. And it was fun and amazing. And you guys don't know that was the best ever experience going to WrestleMania 40. I will talk to you guys later. And I will be posting pictures on my YouTube of WrestleMania 40 for you guys. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye bye.